Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to Season 4 of our subscriber game tournament as we continue here with Round 1 action in Group A. This is the 5th match between Art of Total War in the green side versus Baby Yoda on the red side. Now this is going to be a very interesting composition battle as Art of Total War is bringing a triple strategist comp, which is kind of crazy because generals are very strong in the game. And with 3 strategists, your generals are going to be very weak. And his 3 strategists are going to be Sima Ying, Lu Zhi, and Fa Zheng. Now, the good news here is with these general choices, at least he has good unit. We have some of the Tiang Hunters, which are these nomadic, fatigueless range cavalry with decent charge. On Lu Zhi, we have the Defender of Empire, Unbreakable Spear Guards. And finally, we have Dongzhou Bing, which are basically spear guards with a bow. So at least the units are strong. The upgrades on the unit are well picked. They're on the Dongzhou Bing, so they have the advantage of getting the morale, the melee evasion, attack speed bonus, as well as all the range bonuses, and they have those as well. So definitely a very smart choice of the use of fund, upgrading those 4 units with whatever little cash he had left after picking out this composition. And then on Baby Yoda's side, in the red, we have Yuan Shao leading the way with 5 yellow dragons. For those who are unfamiliar with Baby Yoda as a player, in previous seasons as well, yellow dragons is sort of his favorite unit. They're not that strong, but they're definitely very fun to watch, especially a very good charge can be very devastating. And then we have Li Yang Daring Infantries on Yuan Shang. So we have 2 members of the Yuan clan, which will activate their familial conflict ability, giving them insane attack speed, and they can kill off enemy generals very quickly, especially strategists with very low health. And then we have Chen Gong, which has Analyze Weakness, a useful ability to have. I don't think it's that strong, but he brings some Xiliang Cav to round out the composition. And let's see how these 2 comps match up on the battlefield. Alrighty, as we load in here for the deployment, both sides are pretty passive, and let's take a look at this actually. I think this is a meme layout. Oh, read it this way. Bingfa, the art of war. That's his name. It's in Chinese. Bing means troops, Fa means the way, the law. Together as a phrase, it basically means military rules, military manuals, or Art of War be a good translation of it, even though the book Art of War isn't translated like this. Well, technically it is Sun Zi Bingfa, right? Because it's Sun Zi wrote it, but Bingfa means the Art of War. And do we have a response on deployment on this side? No, just a standard deployment on this side. Yeah, this is definitely a meme comp with triple strategists. Let's see if it works. I mean, the units are great. The generals are just super weak. I mean, you can maybe pull some cheese with Fa Zheng using his mock ability to shave off some health, but that's only 6k. They all have 20k health. And for you to understand the difference, I mean, fortunately, you know, we have Baby Yoda with 2 commanders, which doesn't have that much more health than a strategist. But they also get familial conflict and their attack speed just goes off the charts. They could definitely kill these guys really quickly. Now we've got the army advancing. Now, of course, you can't stay in that formation. So we got the cavalry splitting up, 3 to a side. We have the Dongzhou being in the front because they have the range, and the Defender of Empire in the back. Or are they just all moving up? They're going to have fire arrows, right? Because you got strategists commanding them. Maybe burn the trees down a little? Yep, fire arrows incoming, I'm guessing. Oh, no, not fire. Regular arrows. They definitely have fire. They're just not using it. Turtle formation. You can still try to burn the trees and do fire damage to nearby units. Well, the mock has been landed. So that's 6k health, but reduced by the armor. So Yuan Shao will probably be the worst target because he has the highest armor of the 3. since it's going to be a base damage. So only 30% of that's going to hit. It's about 1.8k, basically nothing. And it's a pretty long cooldown, so he's going to have to wait. It's not really going to be the way you win the game here. I'm surprised there's no fire arrow trying to light up these trees. That would have been a good supplement damage there. Keeping the infantry close to the general to deter them from charging in to try to kill off the strategists. Very smart. So with 75 movement speed, can the Seadown Cav catch them? I mean, when you charge... Oh, here comes the fire arrows. Coming a little late, because they're already kind of over the forest. Or at least very close to coming out of it. We see the yellow dragons in turtle formation trying to charge up. The general's trying to catch them. They will catch them, but like, can you kill them? Alright, got Seadown Calves. There's just no good target unless they pull these to the side. The fire is very useful. They need to get out. Don't stay there. There's burning damage. Keep coming out. Yep, they're moving. They're just moving slowly because Dojo Bing also have arrows. Is this a bait? Is this a bait? Is this a bait? Not really. They are getting caught. I mean, they are returning some fire, but this is not meant, or else they would have placed them on the side and tried to catch them off guard or pull them into that. A second mock, I would say this is not the best target. If you want to break the familial conflict, should target Yuan Shang. He will do a lot more damage, about 1.2k extra. Square formations are very good against cavalry because it allows your archers to shoot in every direction. So there's no good angles to approach, and now, oh, now you can just shoot back at them. Yeah, the Seadown cast is very difficult. Now it's all about whether these yellow dragon can land the charge, and they should just actually just charge. Charge with the generals, I would do that. I would do it with the generals so that you can apply Wisdom River, and then dismount, try to kill the enemy generals. The longer they stay here and stall and get harassed by these, you know, I mean, it's not really doing much damage, but like the fire is still burning. Like, what are we waiting for? It's not going to improve. And why these guys are running off to the side? Everyone should just actually charge. They charge, break them up, and then they charge right after. They're trying to get these killed first. I mean, are they going to get these killed first? Yuan Shang's paid with half his health. But they're fighting back. These guys can fight. I think these cavalry would have been better off if they were just with the generals. They're taking no damage at this point. I mean, whatever damage you can see on them, it's from the burning. Now, it is a waste of arrows. This is not a waste of arrows. They're still shooting at these. They killed one. At what cost, right? He lost 1k health. He lost 1k health. He lost 13k health. About 4k of that's from the mock. Oh. It does break the turtle formation if they let them engage a little, but this feels like a very bad charge. You don't lose anything because there's no charge reflect. These are not polearm units. But I just don't think you'll get much done. The square has basically isolated them away from the fight. And they're trying to move up to do more damage to them. They can kite them for days, basically. Another mock. Here comes another mock. I can't believe they allow 3 mocks. They should just be more decisive. Charge. Even if you want to wait out the arrows, like, what's the point? You still have to fight them melee. Yeah, go charge. The longer this goes, the worse it's gonna be. Okay, switching to a better formation against fighting. So higher melee evasion and why stop? Now they're just taking fire for no reason. They're 9 turtle. They're not okay. They're 9 turtle. finally. Ceylon Cav trying to catch up to them. It's gonna be tough. I mean, they can, but it's just they're gonna get kited all the way through. It's not gonna get better. Just charge. They're always gonna be in some formation when you charge them. Just charge. Charge the Donjo Being so that the cavalry can be freed up. The daring infantry is getting pulled, and they're just taking arrow damage. 6.1 now? Wow. As they chased, they got kited and got killed. Same thing here. I feel like if the strategy was to let them waste all their arrows, then they shouldn't have done the earlier charge, and they should have kept all the unit as far as possible and not taken these damage. Go hit him. Go hit him. Yeah, there we go. Go hit him. They routed. I think it's just damage taken plus a little fatigue, and then they get shot. They're out of ammo. They're out of ammo. They got max value, though. Right? The fact that they're out of ammo means they shot like maybe close to 60 ammo. I don't know how much they start, but it's pretty high. Alright, we got a charge. You can see the charge resistance really working. The melee evasion's really working. So the Yellow Dragon charge has been largely neutralized. I wonder if he's going to try to do a little bit of Wisdom River on them as well. There's not much armor to speak of to begin with, so I don't think there's going to be much. So because they're in formation, you can see they're not taking that much damage. About 20 kills on that charge. And then because they're unbreakable, oh, now they're charging the cavalry to flank them. Wisdom River being used. At least Fajun is being hunted down. I mean, if Fajun's this far away, I would actually just charge the generals at him and kill him. Like, he lands one no matter what, right? We can't just stay away from him forever. Just make sure we kill him afterwards. Leon's returning to the fight because everyone's... It's still disjointed, right? Because it's like, if we wait till there almost no arrow, yes, but then everyone should charge at the same time. Now it's like the Yellow Dragon went in, but then they're so far away, they can't go in until Play the Yellow Dragons is spent. And what is this guy doing? Why not just charge this? And if we're charging, the best target would be the Donjo Being, not the unbreakable that you have to spend the entire time. Try to break these. So once one unit start routing, we got Turning of the Tide being activated, which boosts everyone else around, and it's becoming more and more difficult to win this fight. The Leons are here. They activated it. Extra charge speed. Yeah, this is a better target, but overlapping charge is kind of bad. Yeah, they picked the wrong target. Donjo Being should be the target. Leave these alone. They're going to stay in defensive, circle. Let them stay in defensive circle. Charge the square. The square is less strong. Only 10% melee evasion. I mean, the higher charge resistance, but still. The generals are just afraid to approach. I mean, get hurt once and get over with it. Go there and kill them. Got hit by the mock. Oh my god, 4 mocks in a row. He's gonna die without doing anything. I mean, he plays out a little health left after this, but man, it's bad. Trying to cycle charge these. And now they feel comfortable even reinforcing these because there's just not that many new threats coming up. Refresh the Wisdom River. Go, go, go. I mean, even if you charge into the circle and kill them, do it. Don't let him do another one. Oh, another Turning of the Tide. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. I mean, Art of Total War is playing this really well for a triple strategist comp. But just so much indecision, right? It's like, yes, you get there, he's gonna mock you, but you don't want him to mock you a second time, much less a third time and a fourth time. If you think charging in will get you killed, sure, you will probably die, but you get to kill off their generals, right? At least trade back. Now it's like they're just sitting here comfortably, you're not changing their circumstances at all, and they're picking you off one by one. He can't even go in there and provide the same bonus of Wisdom River because they're just shutting each other's ability down with Stifling Deluge. I mean, that cavalry unit should be pulled back over here. Maybe we can get some charge when they're like pulled out of their formation. But not much. Don't tell me another mock. Oh my god, I'm gonna see the 5th mock. Oh, he got mocked to death. He just fell off his horse. Mocked 5 times. Your dad died, do something. Now he doesn't have familial conflict either. Okay, they kill through one. Using his horse to do a charge. They could kill him. Yeah, this is good. You see, just try to hit him and he dies. And with low health, they just might rout. Don't be scared. Like, what are these guys going to do to you? It's worth it if you can kill Fa Zheng. Right, eventually you have to fight something. At least get rid of the source that can do 6k, get another mock. Oh my god, 7 mock in one battle. Open field too, it's not like a siege battle. Usually Fa Zheng's really good in siege battles because the wall can delay things. Maybe they can pull formation and just do a flank here. I mean, it's all very minor now. He's the unbreakable target. Everyone else is playing on army loss very soon. Yeah, everyone routed over here. They're gone. They're probably not going to make it because army loss is going to kick in pretty soon. And then they can just go after this. Let him do whatever he wants. Wisdom River here. Are we going to see an 8th mock? I don't think there's going to be enough cooldown for that time. Alright, see? Squeeze in. Yeah, easily kill the guys guarding it and get through, but he just pulls away, yeah. At least chase after him. Ah, here comes the cavalry. Yeah, please route 1 a strategist. It would be actually very bad if you go up against triple strategists. You don't even actually take out a single strategist. Okay, army loss kicked in. Anything that's not unbreakable has broken for Baby Yoda. And Lulger is teaching Yuan Shang how to fight. Oh, he killed him. Good, good. At least we traded 1 back. But yeah, way too little, way too late. I want to see him mocked to death. Ah, somebody even killed him. Well, that was something. That was something. Never expected the triple strategist to work. I mean, obviously pick particular strategists that gave good units, which is key. Units is one thing, generals is one thing. And fortunately, he ran up against a composition that doesn't have any AoE clears against infantry on the generals. Like if Xu Huang was here, if Sun Jian was here, they could do a lot to these infantry. But there was a ton of indecision by Baby Yoda's side. And the fact that his generals took 7 mocks in the course of the battle, with Yuan Shao taking 5 until he died, despite having 70% armor, that just shouldn't happen. You know, either you commit the charge early, like there's no need to wait until those arrows are empty, right? If you charge the yellow dragon into those Dongjou Bing, they can't shoot their arrows. At that point, the Liang can close in. And you can see they actually kill units pretty well across the board, because Dongjou Bing and Defender of Empire are not very capable in combat being a spear shield combo unit. Usually they have very high base damage but very low armor piercing, very low attack speed. They're not going to trade well. So if he was able to push those units into the Dongjou Bing, shut down their range, and then charge the cavalry and generals at the, the town hunters, which are super annoying for sure, but things would have been a lot better. Having the Dongjou Bing hold down the area so that the cavalry could not come in, and having the mock forcing the general out as well, that really threw a wrench in the plan. And I'm guessing there's a little panic early on, but if he just committed to a very strong charge early on, kill the strategist in the middle of the fight, shut down Lu Zhi's turning of the tide, shut down Fa Zheng's mock, and just leave the town hunters alone. Like, what can they do? Like, you can see 1 kill 94, he charged in, 1 kill 0, the generals got to that one. But like, say each one kills 60, I think this side's still fine if those 60 land on the infantry. Now, at the end of the day, I don't think the comp is going to kill off every single one of those Defender of Empire, and perhaps Art of Total War can still grind this one out, even if he lose all his generals and lose his Dongjou Bing, because that will come at a certain price for Baby Yoda's side. I mean, there is just a comp difference there with the generals not being able to help out. But at the end of the day, it's a better way to die than getting a mock 7 times. So there's that. We don't see this every day, and it's quite fun, actually. So great match for both players. Unfortunately, this means Baby Yoda is going to end the groups with 3 losses. He's definitely 4th, as everyone else has secured at least 1 win. For Art of Total War, he has his 2nd win. He's currently 2-0. I believe his final matchup in the group against Zero is going to be a matchup between 2 players who are both 2-0, and we'll see who's going to exit Group A as the first seed. So let's check out match 6 next. Until then, bye!